last decade. Our SIFE team goal is to help the Homestead Farm become financially independent and lead the way in autism acceptance.
After receiving 2 Lowe's grants for a total of $3,200, we partnered the Homestead with a local Lowe's store in Altoona, Iowa for their annual Lowe's Heroes project. Through this project, Lowe's replaced the apple orchard fencing and gate to keep out the small animals.
Each year, the autistic adults at the Homestead Farm sell homemade wreaths and poinsettias during the Christmas season. Last year, our SIFE team partnered with them and helped raise $900. This year, our goal was to make sales better than before. Through advertising to our BAB members and to the community, we were able to increase sales from the previous year by 2.6%. These funds will go towards the purchasing of a pelletizer. The pelletizer will run off of the overflowing wood chip piles at the homestead to heat their greenhouses. This will enable them to grow their produce all year round in the greenhouse while cutting heating costs anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per month.
In the final weeks of last semester, our SIFE team came up with the idea of hosting a polar plunge. The purpose of this polar plunge was to raise funds for the homestead and awareness for autism. We worked tirelessly to ensure that this polar plunge would not fail. We partnered with the Sleepy Hollow Sports Park and the Des Moines Winter Games to host this event. We also advertised in various Des Moines activity calendars, magazines, and newspapers, including the Des Moines Register and Drake's own Time-Stelfic. Our polar plunge also hit the airwaves on Drake's 94.1 The Dog radio station and Des Moines' ever-popular 103.3 The Laser.
On February 3rd, all of our hard work paid off. Over 200 onlookers surrounded the waters of Sleepy Hollow Sports Park as 90 jumpers took the plunge. Local news stations such as KCCI, Des Moines CBS News affiliate, were there to show off all the hard work that our SIFE team has done for the homestead. Overall, the polar plunge was a huge success. Through donations and the jumping fee, we were able to raise $2,200, surpassing our goal of $2,000. This, combined with the wreaths and poinsettia sale, we are now 1/3 of the way towards reaching our goal of purchasing the pelletizer.
In March, we met with the executive director of the homestead to reevaluate the direction of our project. During this meeting, we learned that the Homestead Farm and Apple Orchard was only a small part of the overall organization and had been losing money over the years. Through our efforts this past year, we helped them reduce costs by $20,000. After the meeting, we decided to change our direction in the project. We will continue to help them raise funds for the pelletizer, but we will focus our efforts into next year on a nationwide autism acceptance campaign.
On April 12th, we started our autism acceptance campaign at Mars Cafe right by Drake University. The event, entitled Acapella for Autism, featured the director of the homestead and one of the parents of the adults at the Homestead Farm. They spoke out on how autism has affected their lives and proposed steps that we can take in order to accept this disorder. After the speakers, we collaborated with Drake University's music department to bring in the ever-popular a cappella group, the Broke Reports, helping autism advance towards acceptance.
This year, our SIFE team has worked a total of 1,187 project hours. Through strategic planning, futuristic thinking, and passionate involvement, we've made a huge effort to effectively empower these communities and help them better their lives.
As our network in the community continues to grow, so does the passion and commitment of all of our members. The new structure of our organization helps us ensure that our chapter remains sustainable and looks at the impact of our project for years to come. We focus on keeping our members engaged and help them maintain the SIFE spirit. Together, with the support of our institution, we will continue to produce the leaders of tomorrow.
Throughout the school year, our SIFE team has impacted people from a wide variety of backgrounds, from underprivileged middle school students to poverty-stricken families, from refugees to autistic adults, from a struggling group to a stable organization, from one community to another. We have promised them a vision, and we have promised them a future. Going into next year, our SIFE team will focus on fulfilling these promises and building off the foundation we have already established this year to bring these communities a new future, a future that will enable them to advance.
Together,
we have helped refugees advance their careers by giving them the skills necessary to promote and sell the coffee of their homelands.
Together,
we have helped an underprivileged community advance their lifestyle by providing them methods to grow their own food.
Together, we have helped students advance in education by rebuilding an organization that would incentivize their efforts.
Together, we helped autistic adults advance by empowering them to become independent.
Together, we have helped these communities advance. Thank you for listening to Drake University students in Free Enterprise presentation.